Brenda Brown has been an Edmonds resident for 32 years and a chamber member for about 15 years. She's a proud baby groomer and grew up in North Seattle. Brenda is a stepmom to 3 girls in their 50s and 2 boys who are 34 and 40. The quotes around girls and boys. She has 10 grandkids, ages from 7 years old to her 32-year-old granddaughter who teaches 5th grade in Mount Vernon. And she's now a great grandmother to Freya, who is 3 months old. Her previous business background included office management and financial services for for-profit and nonprofits, including state lobbyists. She even worked on a capital campaign at a private K-8 school. It was in September 2006 that Brenda was introduced to Nu Skin, and this business has changed her life. Please join me in welcoming Brenda. Up. Peter. Okay. There we go. Peter, you're a lifesaver. Thank you. Can you all hear me? Yeah. Okay. So September 2006, I ran into my former personal trainer, and he told me about a new technology that this company he was working with had. And it measures antioxidant levels, non-invasively. Now, for some of you, that may not be a big deal, but I was always a supplement taker. I always believed in being as healthy as I could, eating fruits and vegetables, all those things. And I never had heard of measuring antioxidants, but it turns out you can do that with a blood draw. But this technology is one that our company bought for $120 million. We bought the patent rights to it, and you just put your hand on it, and it'll tell you how well protected your cells are against disease and aging. Now I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. Well, the other thing about that is that what that means is that it can tell you whether the supplements you're taking are working, essentially being absorbed or not, because there's a lot of supplements that are out there that are not very good quality and you're not absorbing it. So for those products, you're wasting your money. You may get a little bit of benefit, but not the full benefit. So I was so intrigued. I said, I am very interested in this pretty good product, this technology. And I wanted to help my parents because they're getting older. And as you know, a lot of people, as they get older, they're not quite so healthy. And so I jumped in and I took this one supplement called Life Pack Nano, and my antioxidant levels, they got raised. And it's pretty cool because you can measure how well you're tracking your internal antioxidant levels. You know, we drink juice sometimes, orange juice, grape juice, and, you know, enriched vitamin C and those things. And they may or may not work. You know, but I knew that these supplements were working because the company guaranteed they would work. So, you know, I'm all about helping people be their healthiest self. And, you know, it might be that you just need to up your fruits and vegetables, you know, exercise more, whatever it might be. But that's how I got started with Nu Skin. So this is me, summer of 2006. I had rosacea really bad. And I actually didn't know it until I saw a picture of myself with a couple of my nieces and nephews. And I said, why is my face so red? Did I get sunburned? And at one point, because one of my doctors told me, you've got a lot of sun damage. You should go in and see a dermatologist. And that's when I found out, oh, you've got rosacea. And I joined in September 2006. But in October 2006, I thought I'd go into this convention, Nu Skin convention, and that's where I learned all about the skincare. And I heard a testimonial about someone who had rosacea, and I decided I'm going to try that skincare system. You know, I've used skincare products, but I never really noticed the difference. So I started using the system called the 180 anti-aging skin therapy system. And what I found was that in about 7 days, my skin, I could feel it tightening. And over the course of a month or two, I started getting compliments on my skin. And I really never got compliments. So I thought, that's pretty cool. You know, somebody's noticing a difference, so this must be working. Well, so this is a little bit of my progression. You know, that was 2006 in the summer. My dad's next to me. April 2009, that's my dad's funeral. And then in April 2022, there I am after using our collagen. So in 2006, I was 53. I just turned 69. I just went to our 51st high school reunion, and guess what? You know, it's kind of interesting how we all age. We're all going to age differently, but you know, I looked pretty good compared to some of my classmates. And that made me feel good. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, genetics certainly plays a part and things like that. But you know, besides genetics, your environment, how you take care of yourself over time. It's, you know, it's really important that you take care of yourself, because if you don't, you know, we're going to age maybe like our parents or grandparents did. We're not going to be so healthy. And in the process, we may not look so good either when we're 70, 80, 90 years old. You know, I hope I'm going to live to 90 or 100. And I hope I look good by that time, but we'll just see. You know, that the goal is with our company is that you're going to stay healthy and you're going to look good until the day your body says it's time to go. So if any of you are thinking, now I'd like to like ramp it up, I'd love to talk to you about how I can help you, because I know at least one of our products out of 250 will help you. Literally, in the United States market, we have 250 to 300 different products. Worldwide, we have like 600 to 700 products. And I've at least tried about 150 out of 250, 300 products. And on a daily basis, I use anywhere from 30 to 40 products. So Nu Skin's been around for 38 years. We're not the new kid on the block. And we are the #1 beauty technology device company in the world. And when we brought out our LumiSpa, this beauty cleansing device in 2017, we knocked the previous #1 beauty cleansing device company off the top. In 18 months, we sold 1 million of these, and in 2 minutes, you would all see a difference on your skin. You're cleaning with this. It's an amazing product. It offers 7 different benefits. But what's really cool is that we now have a newer one. This is called the LumiSpa IO, and it's the first beauty device that is that uses an app. So it's connected to a phone, and you can customize your treatments, all kinds of things. But it's used on the face. Both of them use on the face, and in 2 minutes, your skin's softer, smoother. It exfoliates, does a lot of different things. You'll notice it. This one, you can customize the treatments for different parts of your body, your neck, your décolleté, your hands, things like that. It is a fabulous device. It's actually going to be available in November, I think it is. So it's pretty cool. So just to tell you, I wrote all these notes and I'm not actually going by them. So I'm going to look and see what I would like to share more of. I mentioned that we're 38 years old. We're a science-based, innovative company with 75 to 80 PhD level scientists. And we have 4 labs around the world. 3 of them are in this country. We actually own a genetics company called LifeGen Technologies. It was part of the Human Genome Project. And their goal was to identify the genes that cause aging. And through their science, they connected with us. And we decided we wanted to own all their patent rights and all their science and have their scientists work for us. And so we bought that company. So that is part of the science behind our products. So we have several different brands of products. We've got a personal care and skincare, which that brand is New Skin. We have our nutritional line, which is called Pharmanex. And that was a standalone company started by pharmaceutical research scientists that decided they wanted to stop treating disease with medications, but go on the other side and be proactive and help people live their healthiest self. So they didn't have to get these diseases and take drugs, things like that. Well, our company decided they could not compete with Pharmanex, so we bought them. And their scientists came along, and their top scientist is our chief scientific officer. And they do a phenomenal job of producing products and testing them so that you get a high quality product. Then we have our anti-aging brand, which is ageLOC. And that is the result of LifeGen technology science. We can actually identify the genes that cause aging, whether it's on our skin, our hands, in our body. And through testing, they can identify certain ingredients in nature that can actually upregulate or downregulate the genes. And that sounds kind of scary, but every day, everything we eat, drink, breathe affects how our genes act. So it's really, really exciting. And essentially every single one of our ageLOC products has a performance guarantee. A lot of our other products do too. But, you know, we go out shopping and we try different things, but we never know really what's in them and whether they're really going to work, because most products don't have a guarantee. But you're going to notice a difference with our products. And it's just really exciting to know it's a good quality product and your money is well spent instead of buying something that you really don't know. We have products from head to toe. So we have a scalp and hair treatment system that can actually, it'll clean and clear out some of the debris that might be in your scalp, your hair follicles. And in some cases, you're going to notice a fuller, healthier head of hair. Not saying we grow hair, but you know, your hair will look better and feel better. So as we work down, we got our face. You know, we have face washes, several different kinds, depending on what you want. If you want one with a lot of vitamin C, we have one that's 10% vitamin C, and the vitamin C is inactive till you mix it with water in your hands. Then all of a sudden it's active. Most products you buy, if there's water in it, vitamin C is not very active by the time you get it because it's sat for a long time. But we've got a lot of different face washes. We have moisturizers. We have serums that do different things. So if you know someone who has, you know, their skin's kind of dull or dry, I can help with that. If you know someone with a teenager or adult with acne, I can help with that. We have skincare systems specifically for acne, and our Lumi Spa does an amazing job helping with acne. You know, when we're, and well, I know Olivia knows a lot more than I do because that's her profession, but we all have elastin in our skin, and as young adults, our elastin starts decreasing. And so maybe when we're in our 30s or 40s, oh my gosh, I'm starting to get crow's feet, or oh my gosh, no, I'm starting to sag. You know, gravity pulls at some point. And we have products that help with that. We can increase the elastin in the skin, guaranteed. We can reduce lines and wrinkles through our serums and a couple of our technologies. So if you know someone, or if you are interested in trying something, I would love to help you because I know our products work. I have been a product of the products for 16 years. And I've seen a lot of changes in people. So working our way down, so I'm skipping over like 250 of our products, but working our way down, we have products that will firm the body. And they're age locked. They work to address fat and cellulite. And so if you have a little bit of loose skin here, you want to firm that up. Some people use it because they got a double chin, or if you're noticing lines from sun damage on your chest, or you're starting to sag here, you know, so you don't want to wear, you know, tank tops because kind of sagging here. I can help you with that. You know, some women have problems with their legs in other areas, you know, or their belly. We can help with that. Someone that's lost weight or just had a baby, they might have loose skin and they'd like to firm it up. And a lot of times, if you're in the process of losing weight, it's good to start firming while you're losing instead of waiting till, you know, you've lost all your weight. So as you're working your way down, we also have a self tanner, which is a fabulous product. You know, summer's almost gone, and maybe you like to have a good tan. Maybe you like to have a tan without sun damage. We have a very natural looking tanner, and I use that on my face about once a week. And I no longer use any kind of foundation or tinted moisturizer because the tanner works. And they put it on once a week, and it's very natural in how it slowly fades. It's a great product, you know, for those people that maybe wear skirts or dresses and they don't want, you know, pale light legs, you know, that works. You can put it on and half hour later, you're good to go. Then I'm going to say down at the bottom at our feet level, we have a really good foot cream that addresses dry, cracked heels. So some of you may have this issue, or you know someone who might. So they might not want to wear sandals because their feet don't look so good. Well, this works really well. It uses allspice berry, and it can also be used on rough knees, elbows, or even I know people who use it like on their hands at night. It's really a great product, a simple one, you know, just like a lotion. So from there, I want to share a couple other things I have up here. 3 minutes, okay? So this is our hair serum, part of our scalp and hair system. We've got shampoo, conditioner, and then you spray this on your scalp and rub it in. It's really, really nice. Our Lumi spas, their head pops off, so you can clean them. You pop it back on, and this rotates, grabs your skin, releases, and we have 5 different cleansers that work very well with this. We actually have a facial spa, which is a microcurrent. You can use it to get like a facelift, you know, at home. It's pretty cool, and you can use it on different parts of the body as well. A couple other products I want to quickly share. We've got a fabulous whitening toothpaste for all those wine lovers, or you love your blueberries. Sometimes it stains your teeth. But every single day, the stuff we eat, some of it stays on our teeth. And this works really well to bring out your natural whiteness. This is our self tanner and our firming lotion. It's body lotion, and it's super hydrating besides working to address fat cellulite. I'm going to go through a couple other pictures here. All right. Maybe we're not. Let's see. Peter. Okay, now it's going to work.
There you go.
All right. Let me go back. Our collagen, we have a liquid collagen, and just sip it. We say rip, sip, and blow. You know, I see people get amazing differences. Some people in as little as 2 weeks. It's amazing. And it's liquid, you just drink it. It's peach flavored. We hope between December and February to have our strawberry flavored one out. But it's so convenient. You can take it anywhere. You don't have to mix it with coffee as a powder or in a smoothie. It's amazing. Here's a couple results. Guys want it too. Guys want to look good. I would say, okay, this is a result using the Louis Spa. And actually, if she had taken an after picture right after one treatment, she would have seen a difference as well. Here's someone who used our Louis Spa. She looks pretty good after just a few months. There's one. Not working as well as I'd like it. So our facial spa, a lot of times we do one half of the face so you can compare the two sides. That's Ian Ziering. He is a product user and a distributor. He's a fabulous guy. We've seen him at conventions and at other meetings. A lot of people, you know, from celebrities on down to you and me who use these products. And he actually used these products when he was an actor on 90210. He just didn't know that he could make money. But his makeup artist. Then here's just a picture, you know, up here, you can see the difference. And then on the arms, I see people all the time. I mean, there's thousands of people using these. And, you know, obviously the results vary, but when you use it consistently twice a day, you're going to see really fabulous results. We have masks, and they're fun to play around with. We have all kinds of different masks. This is my friend Nick. He was a professional wakeboarder. He uses our tanner. You know, guys like to look good. White toothpaste. You know, it's safe for any age, including toddlers, as long as they know how to spit out the toothpaste. Which I remember as a kid, I would swallow it because it's not so great. And then here's our foot cream. It's called Soul Solution, and I've used it on my husband's feet and noticed a huge difference.
Brenda, are you able to questions?
Yes. And last, this is our most advanced anti-aging supplement, Age Life Youth. And my friend's grandfather used it and saw a huge difference. So I've gotten the yank to end this. I would just love to say that I know every single one of you would benefit, including you, Jeff, from our products. Yes. So because I have an international business, if you know someone in another state, in Canada, Mexico, South America, Europe, Asia, I can help people from a lot of those different countries. And a lot of it's just online. So if you'd like a demonstration, I'm happy to do it. So does anyone have any questions? Peter?
What's wrong with Jeff?
Nothing's wrong at all. But you know, I can help Jeff look even better.
Oh, look, Jeff, look.
There's 250 products, it's gonna take them all.
No, I'll take one.
I have one, so it's actually 247.
There you go. Richard.
Brenda, last week at lunch, a friend of mine said he had just gotten tooth implants. And he mentioned how much that cost. I think it was about what we put down on our house. And
I've had a few of those.
some people get tired of maybe teeth that are deteriorating. I guess there isn't really a cure for that. But can you tell us a little more about the toothpaste?
Well, first off, we're not a medical company or a pharmaceutical company, so I can't make any claims that we can help with dental issues or medical issues. But our whitening toothpaste is safe to use on real teeth and fake teeth. And in the goodie bag, I believe there's a breath spray we have, which actually helps coat the teeth to keep stuff from sticking. So I've been using the toothpaste for probably 14 years, and it's a fabulous product. Anybody
Any other
else?
last questions?
All right, I've got a jet shortly after the meeting's over. I left some business cards there. You're welcome to call me if you have any questions at all. I'd love to answer anything. And enjoy your day.
Thank you.